Hello, my name is Anne, your guide to when animals get even. If you like bloodthirsty animals getting back at humanity, then it would be antlertaining for you to subscribe right now. Today's animal has some thoughts about its brush with extinction. It's elk. We'll start in Colorado. By 1910, there were only 500 to 1,000 elk left, but with some conservation and some good practices, by 2019, there are now oodles of elk, and the population is healthy, happy, and in turn, is doing the same for the ecology of the region. Since the elk population has rebounded, it's normal for them to wander through Estes Park in Colorado. Oftentimes, people just pull out their phone and do a little film of it, which is what happened in this video here. What wasn't expected was what happened next.
Hold on. Oh yeah, this ain't good. Watch out. Yeah, I'm getting out of the way because they're showing teeth.
And the guy with the camera noticed it, and he tried to warn the man who was on the film approaching. He said, they're showing teeth. He told him to watch out. He did everything he could to protect this guy. However,
oh, watch out, sir, watch out. Whoa. Watch out.
luckily he only had some minor injuries, but yeah. Hopefully he'll think again before he tries to approach an animal like that to get a picture, have an interaction, and I guess if he doesn't, we'll have like a little follow-up video about his tragic demise or whatever. Local news sources reached out to the guy who had filmed and asked him how did he know that like the animals were getting aggressive and defensive, and his succinct answer was, I used common sense. Which, you'd think is something more people would use, but then I wouldn't get views. Obviously, if you go to national parks, you can see plenty of this behavior with people getting way too close to the animals, but, I mean, I've seen it before myself. What about you guys? Like, have you seen, like, specific instances of people just doing these dumb things, getting too close to animals, acting inappropriately with animals? And have you seen anything happen as a result? Let me know in the comments.
Watch out, buddy. Or fight?
Let this next story be a lesson to us all. Don't taunt animals. That's what this guy did, and what ended up happening after he yelled, "You wanna go, bud?" to the elk was the elk did indeed want to go.
You wanna go, bud?
That's how that guy lost a tire. So, don't challenge an animal to a fight. Based on the elk's body language and life choices, like standing in the road, looking all grumpy, it's pretty safe to say that it was most likely the rutting season, the breeding season, which is, of course, when animals get a little extra, They get extra. Following up on rutting season and cars, we have video of a bull elk smashing into some cars.
Watch.
At the very start of the video, we hear some bugling from the bull elks, which is just an ungodly sound. Don't know what to tell you, it's awful. But apparently the idea of smashing into cars is a declaration of love by an elk. That is their romantic gesture to show that they can protect their beloved lady elks. Which, you know, if you've ever seen Twilight, you know that ladies love being protected from vehicles. I'm not Team Edward and I'm not Team Jacob. I am Team Elk at this point. These elks, elks, the plural of elk, they are majestic and proud protectors. Of course, we do have that red car in the video that decides, for whatever reason, to come back, which, I mean, like, that's not cool, but I guess if you want damage to your vehicle, that's your life choice, right? That's fine.
Watch, here he goes.
That's harassing.
Then we have another story from Estes Park where a man approached the elk and, according to witnesses, was making a lot of noise trying to get its attention. Couldn't tell you why, maybe to get a picture, maybe he was hoping to have a close encounter of the elky kind. Well, he nearly got taken out when the elk decided that it had enough of the photo op. And again, maybe this guy will think twice next time before he tries to do something like this, or just like the first guy, maybe he doesn't, and then I get to do a follow-up video, and it's fun for us all. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have phrased it that way. Even the National Park Service has put out an official warning regarding elk and the dangers they pose. So calving time is May and June, so that's when they have their babies. During this time, they are unpredictable and aggressive, unpredictably aggressive. And the National Park Service put out this warning that female elk, known as cows, can get up to 500 pounds, and they may run up and kick you without provocation. And, like, what? Imagine minding your own business, being over 25 yards away from an elk, and it just decides to run up. Let's not kid ourselves, you're not outrunning it. Run up, and it just kicks you. Like, and you weren't doing anything, you're just chilling, and this elk's just like, nope, didn't pass the vibe check. The names of the husband and wife in this story have yet to be released. It happened on October 26th of 2023. So that just kind of goes to prove that even in this modern world, fatality due to animal attack is not some rare improbability. This happened in Arizona. I'm going to try to pronounce this, but I will likely butcher it. If you want to share the correct pronunciation with me in the comments, please do. But if you don't, that's fine too. I'm just going to try my best. It's the Hualape mountain range. Sorry. So that area, it's a park. It's known for like picnicking, hiking, biking, all that fun stuff. This didn't happen in the park. It just happened in the residential area that was near the park. The husband comes home after work and he finds his wife in the backyard and she is on the ground, unresponsive. Obviously, first thing he does is he calls 911. So she gets rushed to the hospital and she is put into a medically induced coma. And unfortunately, even with that, she succumbed to her injuries. Now, what investigators found was, at the scene, there were multiple elk tracks. There was a spilled bucket of corn. Based on all the evidence provided, including the injuries she had, they believe she is the first elk-based fatality in the state's history. So, Arizona has had 5 recorded negative elk interactions, like attacks, but she's the first actual fatality. So, yeah. This prompted the town to put up a bunch of signs all over that say, "Don't feed the elk," to hopefully prevent this kind of thing from happening again. So, The common theme in every attack has been intentional or unintentional feeding. I think for unintentional feeding, it's probably similar to the whole, like, when you go camping thing, where it's just people are leaving garbage in easily accessible places. Habituation increases risk of danger. There's that. If you liked this video and you want more bloodthirsty animal content, then subscribe right now! I am here Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Bye!
You want to go, bud?